Hey everybody, Mandus Buckle here with the Maximum Muscle Report. Exciting weekend ahead. We are breaking down the 2019 Tampa Pro, the competitors who are competing, vying for the last qualification spots for the 2019 Olympia. Exciting times. This really is one of the most exciting shows of the entire year. Playoff time. Let's get right into it. I'm going to break down each division, who has what possibilities of qualifying, who needs to finish where. It's all going to be up on the screen, so let's see if you can follow through. We're going to start with the figure division. There's not a whole lot of options here. Nicole Graham, if she places second, and Martina Yabakova out of Canada is not in the top 5, she is in. Desiree Alferes, if she places second and Martina Yabakova out of Canada is not in the top 5, she's in and qualifies to the Olympia. Obviously, anyone who wins, they're in. Ashley Jones, if she finishes third and Martina Yabakova not in the top 5, she's in. So obviously we see Martina holds most of the cards. If she's in the top 5, she's in automatically as the third and final spot to qualify when it comes to the points. And as I stated first, if you win, you're in the figure division. Very, very exciting. There's 3 people who have options to have the ability to crack that top 2 or top 3. And qualify for the Olympia this year. Moving on to the men's physique division, there's a lot more going on here. There's a world of possibilities. Let's see if we can follow and get through with all of these. As you can see up on the screen, the 15th qualifier right now has 16 points. The 16th qualifying spot has 16 points. The 17th qualifying spot has 16 points. The 18th and 19th have 15, and the 20th have 14. None of those guys are safe right now with the Tampa Pro. The only person who's safe is the 14th guy, Aria Safai. He's safe. Those other guys, there's a possibility that they could lose their qualification. Some of them decided not to compete. It's a chance they're willing to take. So let's go through and see who can possibly still get an Olympia qualification at this show. Matt Acton, if he finishes in the top 5, but he needs a lot of help. There's a lot of other people who need to finish out of the top 5 for Matt Acton to get in. Lyndon Bond, top 5, and he's in. Brian Lloyd, top 5, and he's in. Corey Morris, top 5, and he's in. Carl Presidou, top 5, and he's in. Kali Quarty, top 5, and he's in. The winner of this show will also be in. It's 16 points. It's a Tier 2 show. So any one of those guys who's in 15th, 16th, 17th, 18th, 19th, or 20 points, or 20th spot with those amount of points, the tiebreaker goes to the person who places higher in a higher tier show. Tampa is a Tier 2 show, so therefore whoever wins this show, even if they have 0 points, would also be in. You have the possibility of 6 guys who are currently not qualified, who can qualify, jump into this show, place in the top 5 or win, and bump the current 15 through 20. This is probably the most exciting division when it comes to who can finish where, what the jostling is like. Stay tuned. We're going to give you wall-to-wall coverage of that. King George Brown will be there all weekend at the Tampa Pro, covering all the divisions, but he will give you some exclusive men's physique coverage, pre-show, backstage, during pre-judging. Stay tuned. It's going to be exciting. I missed one more. I apologize. Derek Stevenson. Derek Stevenson, if he's in the top 5, he would also need help like Matt Acton. There's several people who would need to not place in the top 5 for Derek Stevenson to get in. But Derek, I apologize. I almost missed you. Top 5 with some help, he's in as well. Moving on to the classic men's physique division. There's just a whole world of possibilities. Slots 16 through 20 are only at 11, 10, 9, and 8 points currently. So you've got a lot of guys who can do well at this show and qualify. If you win, you're in. If you finish second, you've got a strong chance of being in, even if you have 0 points, based again off Tampa being a Tier 2 show. But any of the other guys who have any significant points, anything from 1 to 5 or 6 points, if they place in the top 5, they can qualify for this year's Olympia in the Classic Physique Division. There's too many names to mention. There's too many guys. So this is really going to be see what happens come this weekend in Tampa. I tell you, we're moving into the men's 212, and this gets real interesting here. You've really got 4 guys who are battling for this. John Jewett. If John Jewett places 2nd or 3rd, and Juno Kim, Bola Ojek, Samir Trouty are not in the top 5, John Jewett is in. So he needs a lot of help. It's a long shot, but he's got a chance. Juno Kim places anywhere in the top 5 and 1 place higher than Bola Ojek, and he's in due to the tiebreaker. Bola Ojek places anywhere in the top 5 and places 1 place higher than Kim Juno, he's in. So you've got a real battle going on between Juno Kim and Bola Ojek. It's going to be real interesting, guys. Samir Trouty, if he places anywhere in the top 5 and places 2 spots higher than John Jewett, Bola Ojek, or Kim Juno, if he places 2 spots higher than John Jewett, and Bola Ojek and Kim Juno are not in the top 5, Samir Trouty is in. So he's got a bit of he needs a lot of help. It's a long shot there, but again, still an opportunity. That 212 class is going to be something to see. All 4 of those gentlemen vying for that last Olympia qualification spot. We should see one heck of a battle there. Exciting news in the women's bodybuilding division. This headlines everything here. Longtime women's physique champion. She's had a lot of success the last few years. Young athlete, great attitude, great coach. She's with Matt Jansen. Michaela Aycock. She's a workhorse, head down, and just goes to work and gets better and better and better. And as a matter of fact, she's gotten so much better. She's outgrown the women's physique division. We thought she was going to jump into women's bodybuilding Saturday at Chicago after not placing as well as she wanted to Friday in women's physique. But for whatever reason, they decided not to do that. Here she is making her women's bodybuilding pro debut at the Tampa Pro. Michaela Aycock, best of luck, Michaela. Great athlete, great attitude, great for the sport. Again, Matt teamed up with Matt Jansen. They bring a dynamic duo, 1-2 combination. It'll be very interesting. You've got Hel Trevino, though, that is back. Alina Popa is your current reigning champ. Hel Trevino was the champ the year prior. Hel is hungry to regain that world championship title in Arizona the week before the Olympia. That's the Women's Bodybuilding Olympia, brought to you by Jake Woods and the Wings of Strength group. Alina Popa is not competing this year, so the women's bodybuilding title is on the line and up for grabs. Hel Trevino is the overwhelming favorite. She's the overwhelming favorite for Tampa this weekend. But as we know, anything can happen, so stay tuned. That's going to be interesting. In the fitness division, this is probably the least dramatic of all, and how ironic, it's the most dramatic division. But the least dramatic when it comes to athletes. This is probably the tightest knit group of every division. Whitney Jones, Rael Graber are number 1 and number 2 in the world, and are as close as can be. And that seems to be the model of that entire division. Those girls really back and support each other. Some of the best athletes in the world. It's not just about their physique, but their routines. Maximum Muscle Report looks forward to bringing you far more fitness coverage as we move forward. They're actually going to have their own section on our website here soon. That is in the works. But as far as this weekend, it's win and you're in. Marta Aguiar from Uruguay, she's currently 3rd in points with 11. She's competing. So if she holds her own and places anywhere in the top 5, she will be the 3rd point earner and be in. So there's not a lot that can happen here except for the winner will also be in. Good luck, ladies. Look forward to those killer routines. You know we will have them all recorded and will be on the YouTube channel for you to watch. Women's physique. Too many possibilities to mention names. Win and you're in, and there is just a world of women who have the opportunity to qualify based on the points. Someone to really look out for, someone who actually flip-flopped. As Michaela Aycock went from women's physique to women's bodybuilding, we have a long time women's bodybuilding and a past champion in Sheila Bleck, who moved from women's bodybuilding into the women's physique division. Just did the Vancouver Pro a few weeks ago, had a great showing there. She's going to be doing Tampa. Look for her to be doing some real damage on that stage. Have a feeling we're going to see her in Las Vegas at the Olympia. But again, the list of other possibilities is really too long to go through. Ladies, best of luck. We cannot wait to see you Saturday night in Tampa. Moving on to the bikini division. Not a lot can happen here, surprisingly. Classic physique, bikini, and men's physique is all about the points, but in this division, the point earners are so high, they've really are not catchable by most of these other bikini athletes. There are a few options. Lisa Facchin from Italy, if she places anywhere in the top 5, she's in. Phoebe Hagen from the UK, if she places anywhere in the top 5, she's in. Not currently on the list, but we do know Tim Gardner made an announcement that there are so many other athletes that are trying to get into this show that things could change. Currently not on the list, but I have a feeling we're going to see her name as Masha. Masha is currently not in, but if she places anywhere in the top 5, she qualifies for the Olympia. So I would be shocked if we don't see Masha, and I would actually be surprised if she's not in the top 5. Fantastic athlete, great look. Probably one of the 3 or 4 best stage presence for a bikini competitor in an entire division. This is just an opinion, but we've heard people talk about it over and over all year. Poise, Grace, Masha, good luck. Another person currently not on the list, but I have a feeling will be added to that list. Can't imagine that she wouldn't show up. Jasmine Gonzalez, if she places 3rd, and only one of the above 3 ladies that I just mentioned are not in the top 5, Jasmine Gonzalez would be in. So that's a pretty strong opportunity there. Again, I'd be surprised if Jasmine doesn't show up. If not, I'm sure she has her reasons. But Jasmine Gonzalez places third, and one of those three ladies doesn't place in the top 5 she's in. Now I'll go through the list of athletes who actually have to win to be in. If they do not win, they're out. This is a pretty interesting list. People that you would assume would be at the Olympia, only one of them might be there, and if none of them win, they're all out. Casey Samsell. Haven't seen much of her this year. If she doesn't win, she's not in. Romina Bass has had an up and down year so far, but she's been coming on really strong the last few weeks. She needs to win and be in, and Ashley Janelle needs to win and be in. Amy Landry needs to win and needs help. There's a lot of scenarios there with other women needing to place out of the top 5, but Amy Landry decided to show up. She said putting all her chips in. If she wins, she's in. Good luck to you, Amy. Good luck to all of these ladies, as it's going to be one heck of a battle here Saturday night. And what a lot of you have been waiting for. Here we go with the Open Men's Bodybuilding for the 2019 Tampa Pro. Whew. If it's as exciting as it was last year, we're in for a thrill. Here goes with the possibilities. Lucas Alessia from the Czech Republic. Anywhere in the top 5, and he's in. Period. Milan Sadiq from the Czech Republic needs to place 2 spots higher than Ian Villar, 4 spots higher than Luke Sandow. If he finishes 2nd or 3rd and Lucas is not in the top 5, he's in. So there's a lot of possibilities there, but there's so many different scenarios for Milan. He definitely needs some help. So we will see what happens. Luke Sandow needs to place higher than Ian Villar, no less than 3 places below Milan, or anywhere in the top 5 and Lucas is not in the top 5 and Luke Sandow is in. Ian Villar needs to beat Milan, needs to have 1 placing higher than Luke, or 2nd through 5th and Lucas is not in the top 5 and Ian is in. Wow. Hope you guys could follow that. It's all on the screen there. This is going to be one interesting weekend here at the Tampa Pro. Again, the Tampa is a Tier 2 show. All tiebreakers are whoever finishes higher at a higher tier show. So the only show you could have placed higher at is the Arnold. So if you place higher than somebody at the Arnold, you're in. Otherwise, the other Tier 2 shows are New York and Toronto. And if you guys are even, it would be a dead tie. Because this is Tampa and because some of those names didn't do either of those shows, we don't really have that situation going on this weekend. I hope that helped all of you guys. There has been an announcement, though. Tim Gardner has made an announcement that there are dozens of other pros that are trying to send their contract into the home office. Teresa's doing a fantastic job of getting everything processed, getting everything done. So the official list actually won't be in until Thursday at check-ins. So there's 1 or 2 other scenarios that might change on these lists, but this is what it looks like as of now. Guys, Maximum Muscle Report will be there all weekend, giving you wall-to-wall coverage. Of course, NPC News Online there. They are who runs the publication. They will be there giving you wall-to-wall coverage. The one and only Mr. J.M. Mannion, who has an uncanny way of capturing the weekend through a lens. It's unbelievable. So go on there and see all of his pictures. Come on to Maximum Muscle Report, the Instagram, to see the up-to-date updates, as well as our YouTube channel to see all first call-outs, all posing routines, all award videos, and all the interviews at the end of the night. We will also be doing a prejudging wrap-up and a post-show wrap-up. Hope to see you guys there. Tim Gardner, Tampa Pro 2019. What an exciting weekend. Till next time, guys. Mandus Buckle, Maximum Muscle Report, coming at you all weekend from Tampa. Until next time.